The next step in the process is to create the bill of material reports for this advanced bill of material. Now what we want to do is we first want to change our selection options on the selection toolbar. So we're going to choose select objects and components, and then we're also going to make sure that select connections and select parts are both highlighted or selected here on the selection toolbar. The reason why select connections needs to be down, as well as the green component symbols visible in the model, is because some of the bill of material reports related to the moment connections are based on selected components, not the selected parts in the model. Alright, so now let's just go ahead and window around the objects in the model that we want to create the reports for. And in this case it's all of the pieces or items in building 1. We don't have any drawings currently in the model, so we're going to say create bill of materials from selected parts, and then we're going to press the create bill of materials button. It's also prompting me to run a numbering, and the reason why it's asking this is some of the bill of material reports include the part mark or the assembly mark in the reports, and so we want to make sure numbering's up to date for that. I'll go ahead and say yes, and then you'll see at the lower left hand corner it says creating bill of material exports. Once the bill of materials have been exported, we're now going to go ahead and look at those files inside of the Submittal folder. Here in the Submittal tool we have Submittal 1 selected, and we're going to say Open Folder with Windows Explorer. Now if I go to the bill of material folder, you can see these are all of the different reports, including the ConXR moment connection parts reports, all of the individual parts reports list themselves, and the ConX BOM reports. At this particular case, because the model is connected, we also have our bolt report, which might be handy for a preliminary bolt purchase or cost check, as well as we have an assembly sequence weight list, which gives us a rough estimate of how many pieces we might be shipping, as well as the total weight by sequence. Now, the ConX BOM and ConX BOM summary are the two primary reports which are used to order the material for beams and columns. Whether we purchase it from a service center or directly from the mill, these are the two reports that help ConX Tech's shop do that. So the one thing is that we have currently only submitted building 1. ConX BOM automatically compares all of the materials that have been previously submitted on the job and checks for any revisions, whether things have changed sequence, changed size or length, or changed even material grade. Now, because we're progressively submitting the job, when we submit the Building 2 steel for Advanced Bill of Material, we need to make sure that ConX BOM reports also include the material that was previously submitted in Building 1. The detailer doesn't have to manage this. The ConX Submittal Tool automatically does this for them. If I go back into the Submittals folder here, and let's actually go up into our model folder, there is a file that's created whenever we run the Bill of Materials button here in the Submittal tool that is called the ConX BOM Export Record text file. This text file just contains all of the Tekla part IDs of the pieces that were ever released or created a Bill of Material report for in the ConX Submittals folder button. This means that when I submit Building 2, the Submittal tool remembers all of the items that I had previously submitted in Building 1. We'll come back to that more when we do the submittal for Building 2.